Hello students and everyone, welcome back to class 6th maths on my YouTube channel. We will begin practice at 28 on textbook page number 59. In each example below, find the ratio of the first number to the second. First one, 24, 56. First number is 24, second number is 56. So you have to write ratio form of first number to the second number is equal to 24 is to 56. This way you have to write ratio form. After writing ratio form of first number to the second number, you have to write fraction form now. That is 24 upon 56. In this way you have to write fraction form. Next step, you have to write multiplication form. Both numbers should go same table. Number 24 and number 56 should go same table. Number 24 and 56, which number is going same table? Check that. Both number 24 and number 56 is going A table. Now write multiplication form. That is equal to 8 3s are upon 8 7s are. 8 3s are 24 upon 8 7s are 56. Now you have to cancel 8 on numerator and denominator. Like this way. If you are dividing any number by the same number, you are getting the quotient 1. So that's why you have to cancel. So what will remain now? 3 upon 7. That is equal to 3 upon 7 is equal to 3 is to 7. After getting the answer, you have to write finally ratio form. Next, 63, 49. First number is 63, second number is 49. So you have to write ratio form of first number to the second number is equal to 63 is to 49. After writing the ratio form of first number to the second number, you have to write fraction form. That is 63 upon 49. Both number 63 and number 49 should go same table. Number 63 and number 49 is going 7 table. So you have to write next step multiplication form. Both number which is going same table. 7 9s are 63 upon 7 7s are 49. You have to cancel the 7 on numerator and denominator. What will remain? 9 upon 7. Now write the ratio form. That is equal to 9 is to 7. Next, 52, 65. First number is 52, second number is 65. So write the ratio form of first number to the second number. That is equal to 52 is to 65. Now you have to write the fraction form of 52 and 65. That is 52 upon 65. Number 52 and number 65, which table is going same number? Check that. Both number 52 and number 65 is going 13 table. 13 4s are 52 upon 13 5s are 65. Cancel 13 on numerator and denominator. So what will remain? 4 upon 5. Finally write the ratio form now. That is equal to 4 is to 5. Number which remain, and after getting the answer, that you have to write ratio form finally. Next, 84, 60. First number is 84, second number is 60. So write the ratio form of first number to the second number is equal to 84 is to 60. Now write the fraction form of 84 and 60. That is 84 upon 60. Number 84 and number 60, which table is going same? Check that. Both number 84 and number 60 is going 12 table. 12 sevens are 84 upon 12 fives are 60. Now you have to cancel number 12 on numerator and denominator. What will remain? 7 upon 5. Write the ratio form of 7 upon 5 is equal to 7:5. Next, 35, 65. First number is 35 and second number is 65. Write the ratio form of first number to the second number. That is equal to 35:65. Now you have to write the fraction form of 35 and 65. That is 35 upon 65. Number 35 and number 65 is going 5 table. 5 sevens are 35 upon 5 13s are 65. Cancel 5 on numerator and denominator. So what will remain? 7 upon 13. Write the ratio form of 7 upon 13 is equal to 7:13. The ratio form of 7 upon 13 is equal to 7:13. Next, 121, 99. First number is 121, second number is 99. Write the ratio form of first number to the second number. That is equal to 121:99. Now you have tried the fraction form of 121 and 99. That is 121 upon 99. Number 121 and number 99, which table is going same number? Check that. Number 99 is going 9 and 11 table. Number 121 is going only 11 table. So both number 121 and number 99 is going 11 table. Number 121 is not going 9 table. Which table is going same number? That you have to take when you are writing the ratio form. Is equal to 11 11s are 121 upon 11 9s are 99. Cancel 11 on numerator and denominator. So what will remain? 11 upon 9. Write the ratio form of 11 upon 9. The ratio form of 11 upon 9 is 11:9. Find the ratio of the first quantity to the second. First one, 25 beads, 40 beads. First quantity is 25 beads. Second quantity is 40 beads. So you have tried the ratio form of first quantity to the second quantity. That is 25 beads is to 40 beads. Now you have tried the fraction form of 25 beads and 40 beads to find the ratio. That is 25 upon 40. Both number 25 and number 40 is going 5 table. If both the number is going same table, next step you have tried multiplication form. That is equal to 5 5s are 25 upon 5 8s are 40. Cancel the 5 on numerator and denominator. So what will remain? 5 upon 8. You have tried the ratio form of 5 upon 8. The ratio form of 5 upon 8 is 5:8. Next, 40 rupees, 120 rupees. First quantity is 40 rupees. Second quantity is 120 rupees. Write the ratio form of first quantity to the second quantity. That is equal to 40 rupees is to 120 rupees. Write the fraction form of 40 rupees and 120 rupees. That is 40 upon 120. We always have to write the fraction form of first quantity to the second quantity to find the ratios. 0 0 get cancelled. So what will remain? 4 upon 12. Number 4 and number 12, which table is going same? Check that. Both number 4 and number 12 is going 4 table. that is equal to 4 ones are upon 4 threes are. 4 get cancelled. So what will remain? 1 upon 3. The ratio form of 1 upon 3 is 1:3. Next, 15 minutes, 1 hour. First quantity is given 15 minutes, second quantity is given 1 hour. If second quantity is given unit hour, you have to convert into minutes. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Now you have tried this again. 15 minutes and 60 minutes. First quantity is 15 minutes and second quantity is 60 minutes. In place of 1 hour, I took 60 minutes because the formula of 1 hour is 60 minutes. Okay. The ratio form of first quantity to the second quantity is 15 minutes is to 60 minutes. Write the fraction form of first quantity to the second quantity. That is 15 upon 60. Both number 15 and number 60 is going the same table 15. Write the multiplication form of number 15. That is 15 ones are 15 upon 15 fours are 60. 15 get cancelled. So what will remain? 1 upon 4. The ratio form of 1 upon 4 is 1:4. Next, 30 liters, 24 liters. First quantity is 30 liters, second quantity is 24 liters. The ratio form of first quantity to the second quantity is 30 liters is to 24 liters. The fraction form of first quantity to the second quantity is 30 upon 24. Both number 30 and number 24 is going 6 table. So that is equal to 6 5s are 30 upon 6 4s are 24. Cancel 6 on numerator and denominator. So what will remain? 5 upon 4. That is equal to 5 upon 4. The ratio form of 5 upon 4 is 5:4. Next, 99 kg, 44,000 grams. First quantity is given 99 kg. Second quantity is given 44,000 grams. If first quantity is given unit kg, you have to convert into grams. Means you have to convert kilogram to grams. That is 99 kg is equal to 99 multiplied by 1000. That is equal to 99,000 grams. I have converted kilogram to grams. When you are converting kilogram to grams, you have to multiply by 1000. Okay, because the reason is 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 gram. Again you have to write first quantity and second quantity. In place of 99 kg, you have to write first quantity 99,000 grams. And second quantity you have to write as it is. Because it is already there grams in it. The ratio form of first quantity to the second quantity is 99,000 grams is to 44,000 grams. The fraction form of first quantity to the second quantity is 99,000 upon 44,000. Cancel all three zeros on numerator and denominator. Like this way. So what will remain? 99 upon 44. Number 99 and number 44 is going same table 11. So write multiplication form. 11 9s are 99 upon 11 4s are 44. Cancel 11 on numerator and denominator. So what will remain? 9 upon 4. The ratio form of 9 upon 4 is 9:4. Next, 1 liter 250 milliliter. First quantity is given 1 liter. Second quantity is given 250 milliliter. If the first quantity is given unit liter, you have to convert into milliliter. 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. This is the formula. So again you have to write first quantity number and second quantity number. In place of 1 liter, you have to write 1000 milliliter first quantity. And second quantity which is given 250 milliliter, that you have to write as it is. 1000 milliliter and 250 milliliter. The ratio of the first quantity to the second quantity is 1000 milliliter is to 250 milliliter. The fraction form of first quantity to the second quantity is 1000 upon 250. Cancel the 0. So what will remain? 100 upon 25. Number 100 and number 25 is going same table 25. That is equal to 25 4s are 100 upon 25 1s are 25. Cancel 25 on numerator and denominator. So what will remain? 4 upon 1. The ratio form of 4 upon 1 is 4:1. Next, 60 paise 1 rupee. First quantity is 60 paise. Second quantity is 1 rupee. Second quantity is 1 unit rupee. You have to convert rupee to paise. The formula of 1 rupee is equal to 100 paise. You have to write this number again, first quantity and second quantity. In place of second quantity, you have to arrange 100 paise. First quantity is 60 paise, second quantity is 100 paise. You have to write the ratio form of first quantity to the second quantity. That is equal to 60 paise is to 100 paise. The fraction form of first quantity to the second quantity is 60 upon 100. Cancel the zeros. What will remain? 6 upon 10. Number 6 and number 10 is going same table 2. Write the multiplication form. 2 3s are 6 upon 2 5s are 10. Cancel 2 on numerator and denominator. So what will remain? 3 upon 5. The ratio form of 3 upon 5 is 3:5. Next, 750 grams half kg. First quantity is given 750 grams. Second quantity is given half kg. Second quantity is given unit kg. So you have to convert kilogram to gram. Half kg is equal to 500 grams. You have to write this number again, first quantity and second quantity. First quantity you have to arrange as it is. Second quantity half kg I converted into grams. Half kg is how much? 500 grams. So second quantity you have to write 500 grams. First quantity is 750 grams. Second quantity is 500 grams. The fraction form of first quantity to the second quantity is 750 upon 500. Cancel the 0. Both number 75 and number 50 is going 25 table. 25 3s are 75 upon 25 2s are 50. Cancel 25 on numerator and denominator. So what will remain? 3 upon 2. The fraction form of is 3 upon 2. The ratio form of 3 upon 2 is 3:2. Next, 125 centimeter, 1 meter. First quantity is given 125 centimeter. Second quantity is given 1 meter. If second quantity is given unit meter, you have to convert meter to centimeter. The formula of 1 meter is 100 centimeter. So you have to write this first quantity number and second quantity number again. In place of second quantity, that is 1 meter, you have to write 100 centimeter. First quantity is 125 centimeter, second quantity is 100 centimeter. The ratio form of first quantity to the second quantity is 125 centimeter is to 100 centimeter. The fraction form of first quantity to the second quantity is 125 upon 100. Both number 125 and number 100 is going 25 table. 25 5s are 125 upon 25 4s are 100. Cancel number 25 on numerator and denominator. So what will remain? 5 upon 4. The ratio form of 5 upon 4 is 5:4. Next, Rima has 24 notebooks and 18 books. Find the ratio of notebooks to books. You have to write the statement. Number of notebooks is equal to 24. Number of books is equal to 18. You have to find what? The ratio of notebooks to books. Next statement you have to write. The ratio of notebooks to books is equal to 24:18. You have to write the fraction form of notebooks to books, that is 24 upon 18. Number 24 and number 18 is going same table number 6. So you have to write multiplication form. 6 4s are 24 upon 6 3s are 18. 6 get cancelled. So what will remain? 4 upon 3. That is equal to 4 upon 3. The ratio form of 4 upon 3 is 4:3. Then final statement you have to write. Therefore, the ratio of notebooks to books is equal to 4:3. Next, 30 cricket players and 20 Kho-Kho players are training on a field. What is the ratio of cricket players to the total number of players? Number of cricket players is given how much? 30. Number of Kho-Kho players is given how much? 20. You have to find total number of players. If you add number of cricket players and number of Kho-Kho players, you will get the answer total number of players. Add this one number. Total number of players is equal to 30 plus 20. How much? 50. You have to find the ratio of cricket players to the total number of players. So next statement you have to write this, which I marked bracket. The ratio of cricket players to the total number of players is equal to 30:50. Number of cricket players is 30 and total number of players I already found it. Total number of players is how much? 50. So that's why the ratio of cricket players to the total number of players is 30:50. So by mistake don't take the ratio 30:20 because number of Kho-Kho players is 20. You have to find the ratio of cricket players to the total number of players. Now write the fraction form of cricket players to the total number of players, that is 30 upon 50. 0 get cancelled. So what is the answer? 3/5. You have to write the ratio form of 3/5. The ratio form of 3/5 is 3:5. Then final statement you have to write. Therefore, the ratio of cricket players to the total number of players is equal to 3:5. Next, snail has a red ribbon that is 80 cm long and a blue ribbon 2.20 meter long. What is the ratio of the length of the red ribbon to that of the blue ribbon? Statement you have to write. Red ribbon is equal to 80 cm. Blue ribbon is equal to 2.20 meter. If blue ribbon is given in meter, you have to convert meter to centimeter because red ribbon is given in centimeter. If you want to convert meter to centimeter, you have to multiply by 100. That is 2.20 meter into 100. When you are multiplying 2.20 meter into 100, the decimal point here will shift after 2 digit and it becomes 220 centimeter. When you are multiplying by 10, the decimal point here will shift after 1 digit. When you multiply by 100, the decimal point here will shift after 2 digits. And that's why it becomes 220 centimeter. You have to find the ratio of the length of red ribbon to that of the blue ribbon. So next statement you have to write. The ratio of the length of red ribbon to that of blue ribbon is equal to 80:220. You have to write the fraction form of length of red ribbon to that of blue ribbon to find the ratio. That is 80/220. 0 get cancelled. Number 8 and number 22 is going to table. That is 2 4s are 8 upon 2 11s are 22. 2 get cancelled on numerator and denominator. So what will remain? 4/11. The ratio form of 4/11 is 4:11. Therefore, the ratio of the length of red ribbon to that of blue ribbon is equal to 4:11. Next, Shubham's age today is 12 years and his father's is 42 years. Shubham's mother is younger than his father by 6 years. Find the following ratios. Ratio of Shubham's age today to his mother's age today. Ratio of Shubham's mother's age today to his father's age today. The ratio of Shubham's age to his mother's age when Shubham was 10 years old. First, what was given in question? You have to write the statement. The question is very big. I will directly start the statement. Shubham's age is given 12 years. Shubham's father's age is given 42 years. You have to find Shubham's mother's age. Shubham's mother is younger than his father by 6 years. Means Shubham's mother's age is equal to 42 minus 6. That is equal to 36 years. Why I have subtracted 42 and 6? Because Shubham's mother's age is younger than Shubham's father's age by 6 years. Shubham's father's age is 42 years. If you are finding Shubham's mother's age, you have to subtract from number 42. Shubham's mother's age is 6 years smaller than his father. Younger means smaller. First ratio you have to find. Ratio of Shubham's age today to his mother's age today. You have to write the statement. Ratio of Shubham's age today to his mother's age today is equal to Shubham's age today how much is gone? 12 years. Shubham's mother's age is how much? 36 years. So you have to write the ratio form 12:36. Now you have to write the fraction form of Shubham's age today to his mother's age today to find the ratio. That is 12/36. Number 12 and number 36 is going same table 12. that is equal to 12 1s are 12 upon 12 3s are 36. 12 you have to cancel on numerator and denominator. So what will remain? 1 upon 3. The ratio form of 1 upon 3 is 1:3. And final statement you have tried. Therefore, ratio of Shubham's age today to his mother's age today is equal to 1:3. Now you have to find the second ratio, that is ratio of Shubham's mother's age today to his father's age today. So you have to write this statement. Ratio of Shubham's mother's age today to his father's age today. Shubham's mother's age how much? 36 years. Shubham's father's age how much? 42 years. So the ratio form will come 36:42. Now you have to write the fraction form of Shubham's mother's age today to his father's age today to find the ratios. That is 36 upon 42. Number 36 and number 42 is going 6 table. That is equal to 6 6 are 36 upon 6 7s are 42. Cancel 6 on numerator and denominator. What will remain? 6 upon 7. The ratio form of 6 upon 7 is 6:7. Then the final statement you have to write. Therefore, ratio of Shubham's mother's age today to his father's age today is equal to 6:7. Let's find third ratio. The ratio of Shubham's age to his mother's age when Shubham was 10 years old. In third ratio, Shubham's age is given 10 years. Then his mother's age will be 34 years. Shubham's age today was 12 years. Shubham's mother's age was 36 years. If you subtract Shubham's mother's age 36 minus 2, you will get the answer 34 years. Because in third ratio, Shubham's age is given 10 years. 2 years before it is given, Shubham's age. Okay. Then you have to write the ratio of Shubham's age to his mother's age when Shubham was 10 years old, that is equal to 10:34. Write the fraction form of Shubham's age to his mother's age when Shubham was 10 years old to find the ratio, that is 10 upon 34. Number 10 and number 34 is going 2 table, that is equal to 2 5s are 10 upon 2 17s are 34. Cancel 2 on numerator and denominator. So what will remain? 5 upon 17. The ratio form of 5 upon 17 is 5:17. Therefore, the ratio of Shubham's age to his mother's age when Shubham was 10 years old is equal to 10:34. If you understood class 6 maths practice at 28, give us the feedback or comments. Subscribe the channel, like and share. Thank you.